because you can't drink and talk at the same time.
Leave the conversation to us and order another beer.
You're listening to Texas's live
Midday
beer-centric show, Liquid Lunch.
Liquid Lunch.
With
Kennedy and Schaumburg. Here are your hosts,
Catherine Contreras
and Josh Stewart.
Hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hooray for beer!
Hooray for beer, hooray for the new year. Welcome to Liquid Lunch, one and all, on the internet. Texas's live midday craft beer show.
I still can't hear you.
That's your headphones, bro.
Well, it was working before.
I don't know what to tell you. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. I hear something on Catherine's end, perhaps. Something's happening. Something's happening. Something's happening.
Did she jump off of...
She jumped off, and now somebody, a silhouette has jumped back on. We don't know who that is.
No.
We're waiting. See what happens. Perhaps it's our beloved Catherine. Perhaps it's a total stranger. But either way, it shall be an adventure. So welcome to the show. Welcome to 2018. I hope everybody had a great New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Thank you. Exactly. And then it just jumped off. I hope everybody had a great New Year's celebration. Hope everybody is well entrenched into 2018. I hope you're remembering to put the right dates on all your emails and whatnots. Thank you. That's very kind of you, Kennedy. Framing me up so I can frame the show up the right way. Yeah. We're efforting to get the greatest co-host of all time, Catherine Contreras, all the way from San Antonio, live on the internet to help us with the show today. It looks like 2018 will not be bug-free, but that's okay. We persevere and power through. We had a great time at Belson Brewing. I want to say thank you to Adam and Sarah. Also, a big thank you to Brian at Cruise and Cooler. We gave away one. I wish we have footage of it. I just haven't posted it yet. But it was actually it was posted all over Belson's Facebook and whatnot. But it was a big, fun blast of a time. I'll say that. If you weren't there, you missed out.
We have some great technical advice from one of our viewers.
What's that? Reboot?
For Catherine.
What?
Turn her device on and off again.
Oh, okay. She can try rebooting.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what happens if she does that. That'd be a good idea. Try rebooting. Rebooty. It has the word booty in it. Booting. So, can never be a bad thing.
Oh, man.
You okay over there?
I'm making it.
That reminds me, a week ago,
I'm making it.
In typical single guy fashion, still has not gone to the doctor. One Kennedy just decided to forego modern medicine and simply, be sick.
I like the deep voice. Makes me sound a little sexier on the radio.
Does it? It makes it sounds. It sounds like
this one goes out to all the ladies.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Linda says the audio is low.
It does look a little low.
Does it?
Yeah. The output is a little low.
Well, how about that? How about that?
It got louder in my ears.
You got louder there, too.
Yeah, it got louder.
Okay. That'll help.
Yeah.
It's the subtle little deals. Thank you, Linda. Caleb watching. Jeffrey, thanks for coming out, Jeffrey.
Kombucha,
yeah. I think he's past kombucha. Maybe in, I don't know what he needs. Some other type of something to clear up the...
I could go to the doctor. I could get better, but that I wouldn't have this really sweet cough.
The cough is not sweet. The cough sounds like I need to be dodging whatever
I wouldn't
happens.
have to listen to people say, gee, Kennedy, you sound like shit.
Yeah. Well, you do. More so than normal. I would also like to say a big thank you to our sponsors of every show. The Grain Cellar.
Oh, Are we doing that? Hold on.
I'm just saying thank you to Preston and the Grain Cellar. We need to get over there and get you your homebrew equipment, bro.
One of these days.
One of these days.
It's not even that far from my house.
I know. It's very close. One of these days you're going to quit
One of these days.
coughing all over yourself.
Yeah.
And we'll be able to go over to the Grain Cellar, your home brewing, winemaking, distilling, and fermenting supplies and equipment emporium and headquarters in the lovely town of Humble, Texas, 240 First Street West. Humble, Texas, 77338.
I feel like we need to also make one of these for Cruising Cooler.
We should.
They're kind of an unofficial, official sponsor now.
Hey, man. Let me tell you, Brian, a big thank you to Brian Thumb at Cruising Cooler. Called up when he saw that we were having our event, and he was like, I want to give away a Cruising Cooler because they need to be put out there in the public sphere and in people's consciousness. And it happened. We put it out there. We gave one away. Mike was his name, I believe. I have to get his information. But
The guy, the winner,
mm-hmm.
it was actually his wife who won.
Well, his wife, yes, but Mike was the one that took it and ran with it.
Yeah. She wasn't brave enough to get on it.
Well, he got on it and he nearly popped a wheelie.
Yeah, he did.
He's an old school beer fan. He's witnessed the entire craft beer revolution. Loves to visit breweries in Oregon, Colorado, all over the place. He's been.
He was also alive during the Eisenhower.
Oh yeah,
when Eisenhower was in office.
When Eisenhower was brewing his craft beer.
Yeah. Well, you think he did?
Eisenhower, no.
You think Eisenhower's a beer drinker?
No, I don't think so. Catherine is though.
Which? Oh. Do we?
No audio still. No, yeah. Hey, do you have your phone? Call the drunk dial line if you can. Drunk dial line. Begrudgingly. Let's see what happens here. This should work fabulously.
Yeah. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, while she's
now
dialed.
we can see what we do behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And how riveting and interesting this all is. Oh.
What'd she say? Message me, whatever you just said.
Do you like my shirt?
Oh. Drink beer from here. Drink local. I like that shirt. Where'd you get that shirt?
Jules got it for me for the Christmas present.
Oh, yeah. We got to meet the great Jules.
Yes.
Have you met the family Jules is in?
Oh man, don't make me laugh.
I'm sorry.
Every time I laugh,
It only happens a couple times a year.
It
I'm
goes-
kind of using it early.
Yeah, every time I laugh, I go straight to my tuberculosis.
You're like
My
Doc Holliday
consumption.
to my Wyatt Earp.
Yeah, my.
And so who would that make Catherine? If I'm Wyatt Earp and you're Doc Holliday, would that make...
Annie Oakley?
No. That's not part of the story.
It's not.
She'd be...
What's she?
What was Wyatt Earp's girlfriend that was really into the drugs, the opiates? Maddie. Yeah, Catherine's Maddie. She's the drug-induced, the one.
You're spreading rumors about our lovely co-host.
No, I'm saying if we were going to go back in history and play a role,
Yeah.
that would be Catherine's role. So, yeah.
I'm gonna say Annie Oakley, the trick shooter.
No, she's not. That's totally
Wasn't
different.
she in the same circus as Wyatt Earp?
No, Wyatt Earp was never in the circus. You're thinking of Wild Bill.
Yeah,
Wild Bill Hickok. Yeah, it's totally
Why
different.
can't she be Wild Bill Hickok?
She could be, I suppose. If she can grow a mustache, she can be Wild Bill Hickok.
No, you're Wild Bill Hickok.
But then the whole thing works because you're Doc Holliday, which cooler than you deserve, but with the cough, we'll give it to you.
Is he? I mean, just because he has Doc in front of his name.
No, because he's like,
that
I'll be
cool?
your Huckleberry. That kind of, all those lines you've seen.
Uh-huh.
Tombstone, you've seen the movie Wyatt Earp.
Yeah, then what was the name of the chick that was drunk all the time?
That's who I was talking about, Maddie.
Was that her name, Maddie?
Maddie or Maggie? No, there's Big Nose Kate. That was Doc Holliday's girl. But Maddie was Wyatt Earp's, not really wife, but the first chick. And she was all strung out on whatever she was strung out on. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, yes, that's the deal. Thank
So
you. What?
I think she's trying this. I think she's saying she's trying to call the drunk dial line,
But
but she can't
The wrong number? You don't.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, you don't know the number?
All right, no problem. Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on.
pull
hold
up
on,
that-
Hold on. Catherine, look at our screen.
713-678.
Now, only Catherine's allowed to. All our hundreds of viewers, do not try to call this line, please.
Yeah, don't do that. Oh, yeah, she just messaged me. It just popped up.
Oh,
wait, here we go. Here we go.
uh-oh. See if it
Here we
works.
go. No, of course it works. Why wouldn't it work? Hey, go caller.
Okay, hello.
Hey.
Hey.
That works.
I'm in it.
Yay. Happy New Year.
I have Happy New Year. I have no idea what's going on, but here I am.
Well, okay, so could you hear us? We were debating what character you would be
I
in.
heard something about Wyatt, how maybe I could be Wyatt Earp. That's all I heard.
No, I'm Wyatt Earp. You're Maddie,
okay.
who's the one that was strung out on opiates.
Oh,
And
perfect.
yeah.
That's exactly how I want to go out.
Yeah, thank you. I figured. And then that makes Kennedy Doc Holliday because of his cough, his tuberculosis.
Oh, yeah. he's
Yeah, my
suicide.
TB.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah, that's exactly it.
Perfect.
Now we just need somebody to be our arch nemesis, and we need to meet him at the OK Corral.
Al Swearingen.
Who?
You worked overtime at Tombstone.
What?
Oh.
I don't.
No, I'm thinking Deadwood.
Thank you. It's dude. Come on. That's mid 19th centuryist of you to just.
What if Preston? Preston would be like the guy that owns the local tavern.
Yeah. Preston would be. What was the old guy? The first sheriff when White and the brothers came into town at Tombstone, or was it Tombstone, or was it wherever? Yeah, he would be that guy who was, and also the dealer, the guy that was dealing. He could be one of the Earp brothers, maybe the one that that dealt at the gambling hall
Okay.
or whatever.
Have you guys ever been to Tombstone?
Have I ever been to Tombstone?
Yeah.
I've had Tombstone frozen pizza. Does that count?
Yeah, it's as close as I've gotten.
Oh, okay. Because I've actually been to Tombstone.
You've been there?
Yeah.
What's it like?
It's hot.
Hot. Well, that's
And that's basically it.
well, that's like all of Texas.
Catherine has this weird
Yeah,
little
they
bar
have
in front of her
a few
face that I can't get rid of.
activities that-
Oh. Well, I just took it full screen. I don't know. I don't know. Dude, look at that. Now we got her in the monitor too.
That's true.
It actually looks pretty good, Catherine.
Today.
Does it?
Yeah.
I doubt it. Because I just said, oh, hi. This is Catherine without makeup.
No, it's fine. No, it's not that. It's not like high definition. We can't tell that you don't.
Oh, okay, I don't look like that.
Yeah, we can't. I mean, I can tell
Like I
from
look at
here,
that.
but the people watching on the Facebooks and the YouTubes,
Okay, good.
I don't think they'll be able to tell.
Good. Just dim your phones and your laptops just a little bit.
Do what?
It'll be good.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Yeah. So Preston just joined. Hey Preston. Again, thank you for sponsoring the show, sir.
And we missed you, Preston.
Always.
We did. Yeah, he was going to try to come out to Bellison, but holidays and stuff, people couldn't
Yeah.
jump in on that. People work. I don't understand it, but
Yeah.
they do. We should get into
There.
the reason we do. There you go.
There we go.
We should jump into the reason we do the show. Are y'all ready for that?
Yeah.
Do we have drinkware and the like?
Not only do we have drinkware, I'm about to knock your socks off.
Knock my socks off, or simply meet my very low expectations?
No, knock your socks
Am I
off.
simply not going to be disappointed?
Dude.
All right, hold on. Here we go. Ready to go. 3, 2, 1, and
It's time for your favorite segment and
Ah.
mine here on Liquid Punch. This is
What you drinking?
and what are we drinking?
What are we drinking?
Got a couple stouts today.
Oh, you know what? We were like on the same mind melt.
Yeah,
Yeah? We
Yeah,
so
Downey
often
Every
are.
Day too.
yeah. What you got?
Of course.
Yeah.
I have the Brazos Valley Big Spoon Brasless Stout.
You're shitting me.
No way!
You're shitting me.
No way!
So
No
do
way!
we.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Oh,
What happened?
wow. That is so
You
cute.
guys, watchers and listeners, you think that we have this is all set up, but we actually did not set this up at all.
No.
We just
No.
happen to have the same beer. I couldn't pass it up.
Now, question is, do you have the proper glassware?
No.
Because
So we'll decide
We
which
do.
tastes better.
hold on, is this the thing that's supposed to knock my socks off?
Yeah.
No, this is
I
my
went
very
down-
low expectations.
I went out and got proper glassware today.
You went out and got it, or you, like as in you went to
You
my
got
cabinet?
proper glassware?
You went to
Yes.
my cupboard and got my glassware that I tell you every time to get the
No.
proper glassware.
Well,
That's
you
supposed
know-
to impress me.
If you're so upset, you could go get your own proper glassware.
I'm just
You know
saying.
what?
It's not.
I hear what both of you are saying. I'm validating that you're both right.
I'm
But
just
try the
righter.
beer.
Okay, yes,
Try the
okay,
beer.
that's fine. All right, just pour the. Let's just pour the beer. Let's just pour the beer. It's fine.
I'm gonna drink mine out of the can just to see if I get a different result than you guys.
All right, you will.
All right,
It
so
literally
I'm-
just dribbled down my chin. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's all good. I think it's. I think it's
I
okay
drooled
for
a
this.
little bit.
No, it's fine. When you're opening a can of this, it's fine. I wish Josh Bass was here right now. My neighbor and owner of one Brazos Valley Brewing Company.
Oh, wow.
Somebody can
Name
get
drop.
if somebody can get word to him, let him know that we're getting
We're
down
all
on some of his
drinking
beer. Hey to James Simpson watching on the internets as well.
James Simpson, we have proper glassware today.
Yeah, we do. As we do every day.
You're gonna pour it right in front of I see. Oh wow, right in front of our eyes.
See, that was good. That's good form right there, Kennedy. I will give you props on that. I mean, the pour's a little on the light
A
side
little
as far
heavy
as.
on the top, but
Well, no, I just like a mount.
oh, you want more?
Well, I'd say
want more
it's
of a pour.
fine. It's a
You
show.
want
I
it to-
have to talk.
It's
Fill up more
fine.
than
That
just
is
Probably
a perfect pour,
It's probably
and
a good amount.
it's pretty much an even pour.
No, it's even. It's fine. It's fine. I dig it. No, it was in good form for the amount that you did pour. Thank you. That's very good. And we let
very
it.
dark. Which is good.
Yeah. Give us your rundown of the beer.
So, upon first taste,
Mm-hmm.
although I don't have proper, I mean I could get up and walk over right over here to my pantry and get proper glassware, but I'm already doing that. It's a little boozy to me in the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
but the more I'm sipping on it, the less I'm tasting the booze.
So the drunker you get.
The less I taste it, which I think is probably, is that how it happens?
Mm-hmm. Catherine says, "Oh, hey to Scott Metzger who joined and is watching, and Kevin Hobbins. Thank you both for joining."
Hey guys.
Linda says you need nursing, and Kennedy for your sickness.
Me? Or
No,
Oh, is
Kennedy. She's telling Linda told Kennedy he needs nursing.
Is she offering?
That
Mm.
I don't know. I'll let you guys
She
work
just
that one
says
out.
he
You guys
needs
can work that
nursing.
out.
She didn't offer to nurse.
No, I know, but I'm saying you could say it's almost an offer.
Oh, Jeffrey said I need some Ricolas.
Ricola.
Yeah.
Ricola.
Let me tell you something. Those Ricolas are awesome.
Are they?
Yeah,
Are you
best.
still sick from last week?
Yes. Well, I'm not so much
Yeah,
sick
You haven't
as.
taken this thing yet?
He didn't go to the doctor because he's a single guy. Typical single guy.
Did you take something? Are you one of those people that just like stews in their sickness and refuses to take anything to help themselves?
He's got his purple drink over there.
Hold on.
Those are the worst kind of people.
Oh no, it fell.
Yeah. But the thing is, the Mucinex,
This stuff works. Really
not a sponsor of the show, has
Alright,
been.
Hold on.
He's sicker than last week. No, last week he had the shakes.
No, yes.
and the
last year,
shivers.
I last. It just last
Yeah, that was
year,
appropriate.
right.
Perfectly
Yeah.
appropriate.
Oh,
to say.
okay.
I literally had the shakes during like the last 20 minutes of the show.
Yeah.
Literally,
Right
I was.
now?
No, last week.
Last week.
Oh, last week.
I was in bad shape. I just took off and left afterwards.
Yeah,
I
he
was
didn't even stick around for the meat.
Yeah, I was that sick that I didn't eat
Oh, really?
any of
Yeah.
those delicious.
And we know that Kennedy always sticks around for the meat.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I ate his portion and then some, and my own.
Was it good?
It was fantastic.
And I'm
Catherine, they make Blue
good
Smoke
meat.
Blue Smoke barbecue. Big shout out.
All that meat.
Okay,
Did you
so
use sausage or just brisket?
I got everything. I got beef rib. I got brisket.
Okay.
I got sausage.
Yeah.
I got I forget what they call it. It's okay. So Korean spin on Texas barbecue. So they take the
Yeah.
sticky rice with Korean spice and everything, and then kimchi, and then brisket in like a sushi form.
Okay.
And you just pop these awesome just brisket sushi balls in your mouth, and then you just float away to heaven. And it was
Okay.
amazing. I probably had a good 4.5, 5 pounds of meat in that sitting.
I don't know if I would want to mix rice. Rice is kind of healthy. It's not entirely healthy, but it's got a healthy swagger.
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't like to mix healthy things with my barbecue, but
No,
I can
meat
maybe do it.
meat is healthy. It's the new 2018 meat's healthy.
Okay.
You want all the fat.
Yeah.
What's the barbecue sauce like over there? Is it tangy? Is it?
They had their own. I didn't really even need it. I didn't use it. I mean, I got a little bit just to dip in, but I'm not a big sauce guy. I just want the meat to just.
You just want straight up meat.
I just want some meat in my mouth. That's all I want, and it was amazing.
Soured in meat.
Yeah, literally, that's what I did. It was great.
Okay.
Just all
Perfect.
meat. I mean, literally, I didn't eat for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
I just kind of.
Did you fall asleep?
Yeah. No, I don't. Maybe. I don't.
Okay.
It was just good. I could eat. You know, I'm all about that.
I didn't eat the rest
Yeah.
of the day either.
I know you probably just went.
But
To,
it's probably
Okay,
'cause I
so
was-
we know you were sick. Okay. Where is your girlfriend? Did she take care of you or not?
actually, she hung around and drank more. That was funny.
Yeah.
Oh, she was out it?
Yeah.
Yeah, she let Kennedy go. She's
I
like, "Yeah, I'm not
left,
going over
and
there.
She just stayed there
I like
drinking.
that.
No, she's a very lovely lady. Jules, thank you so much for showing up.
She's watching right now, by the way.
Is she? Oh, hey,
Yes.
Jules.
Hi, Jules.
If Scott's still watching, which I assume he is, what
I'm
else?
sure he's left already, but
Oh, well, if anybody passes along, I would love to get his take on the whole the tax cut for breweries. I wonder what big of an impact. So if he has time to dissertate on some sort of economic blah 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 with his smart words in his brain, you know.
I read that breweries were excited about it,
Yes. Oh yeah. It cuts.
right?
Yeah, less money that they have to send to the government, more they can put back into their.
Right.
In essence,
Yeah.
seems like a very good thing. I just
What
wonder.
an interesting line for
Cheaper beer for the consumer.
non-supporting breweries.
Yes, right. Well, you know what? It's just more money's good. It doesn't matter who does it. You know.
Well,
Yeah.
no, yeah, that's true, except that, yes, you're right.
Yeah. Why does it matter at that
Well,
point? I'm just saying.
yeah.
I don't. Even if you don't have to support him to be like, all right, yeah, he got that one right. Like that broke clock is
What's on
right.
your shirt? Do you have a bra on your shirt? What is that?
That's the Macho Man. That's his glasses. Oh yeah.
Oh, it looks like you're wearing a bra over your shirt.
I mean, I will.
He was
You're wearing
earlier.
beer?
Y'all have like a barbacoa a brawler?
Yes, we make bras.
Barbacoa brazier?
It's two quesadillas in the front.
Actually, y'all should do that.
Mm-hmm.
Couple case
On it.
of, I don't know. Well, we're gonna work on that. That's an
Case of
idea
what?
though. Quesadilla,
Yeah.
quesadilla bra.
Quesadilla?
Watched
Get me that quesadilla bra.
yeah, watched too much. What was the guy's name? What was that guy's name?
Napoleon Dynamite.
Napoleon Dynamite. Yeah, it forever tainted my way of saying quesadilla.
That was his grandma.
I know. So, yes. I love how you're sending shout outs to your girl through the official Liquid Lunch chat thing. That's
Yeah,
fine.
Hey.
that's exactly what you should be doing.
I'm in charge of the. I'm in charge.
Incredibly professional of you.
Mm-hmm.
Use it for your own personal gain.
Mm-hmm.
I tell a lot of people hi on this. All right,
Uh-huh.
so I don't feel like
Do you
I'm
do
just
a little
singling it
heart?
out just because it's Julie.
I think from now on, every comment should end with a heart or XOXO. And if it doesn't, we're going to know you're playing favorite.
There you go. Yeah. Exactly. Or even better, I completely forgot my train of thought.
Uh-oh.
Is somebody calling?
Somebody's calling
Is
me.
Julie calling you now?
Yeah.
Jules? Sorry, Jules.
No, it's not Jules is calling me.
No?
It's just it's a random number.
Oh. Well, there's that. Do you need to take that call?
I kind of want to, but
I don't know what that is.
hold on.
All right, we were going to...
You know what I like about this? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no. No, I'm not, whatever. Go. What?
This is what happens when you don't have a format, Josh. I am really liking this Brazos Valley can
Mm-hmm.
because it tells you on the back how far away you are from their brewery,
Mm-hmm.
according to where you live, unless you live in San Antonio, which is the only place not mentioned on the map. And it has a really nice little description of the beer here.
Mm-hmm.
Did you read this?
I have not.
It's like semi-sexy. It says, a milk stout brewed with more than a spoonful of vanilla beans and love. Let it envelop you with its comforting flavors as it slowly prods you to give in to pleasure.
I can get behind that.
You guys, big spoon, just like a stout.
Yeah. You know, the thing is, though, I think the reason it doesn't have San Antonio on there
Yeah.
is because you'd have to pass through one of those other places first anyway, right?
Maybe. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I guess you can go through Austin.
Like to go to College Station, how do you get to College Station?
Who goes to College Station except for people that are Aggies? Nobody. So I don't go there.
I mean,
no.
Sure.
I'm a Longhorn. I went to UT.
Oh, that's true. I forgot you went to.
I melt in College Station.
I forgot. No, I don't know, but it's a beautiful drive up there because then you're getting into
Is it?
Yeah, the Brazos Valley between there and Belleville, where Huff Brewing is. That whole area.
You know, interesting enough, A&M is a legacy school for my family, and I did not go there. I'm the only one.
Really?
Yeah.
Look at you, bucking tradition. What's your favorite favorite tradition from UT?
My favorite drinking?
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you sing "The Eyes of Texas" real quick for everybody?
No, I don't. No, I can't. That's not school spirit or oriented.
Oh, okay. So you only use it when it's convenient.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. No, I get it.
Like everything. My
Yeah.
kids, my gender,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Do you have a sticker on the back of your car that says Texas X? What is it? Tex X? Texas?
No, I don't.
No.
In fact, I forget about it until somebody mentions A&M, and then I say it.
How many football games did you go to while you were there?
One maybe? I don't know. Listen. Austin is a very active town, okay? There's a lot to do there.
Yeah.
Other than football.
Yeah. No, I get it. There's a lot to do.
Yeah.
Way back
There's
when
a
you
lot
were in
to do.
school, was there as
In the
much to
90s,
do?
Late 90s.
Yeah. How many breweries were there? Like 2? 1?
I wasn't 21 at the time, but
I know. I'm just saying. Think about it compared to now.
I only drank beer from someone's trunk or from under my bed. So,
Okay.
I don't know that time.
Dark times, man. Kids in college today don't even know. Don't even know.
They don't even know what we had to live through.
Mm-mm.
Like the amount of innocent watermelons that were sacrificed in order to make a snack.
How much bad
Alcohol
Jello was
free.
made?
So much fat Jello.
Yeah. How many simple carbs we put down just to
Right.
catch a buzz?
Just to get a little bit of something.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many
Only
Keystone?
to throw it up later.
Mm-hmm.
How many Keystone Tall Boys are drank?
You know,
Natty Light.
yeah. Ooh, you know what? Both of those beers,
Keystone.
not surprising. They're the dregs of the two companies that they come from, basically, right?
Yeah.
That's why they're so cheap. But this is an older article, but one of those year-end articles where people are like beers that like are dying or going away in 2018. Both of those, their sales are down by like over like 40% or something in the last 5 or 6
Really?
years.
Well, they should.
No, they should be.
Yes.
They're bad. They're the bad of the bad. But it's just a.
I mean, they have their place.
I mean,
Everyone
yeah.
needs a
I get
$3 six-pack.
maybe.
when I was 21, I could get a 6-pack of Keystone Light Tall Boys for $2.50.
When you were what?
21.
What year was that?
I don't know.
80.
90 something. 92.
Long time ago.
Yeah. Shut up.
All right.
Shut up.
Okay. So, Kevin, what did you do for your New Year's? Anything fun?
So we went to Jason's aunt's house, and they live out on like a big property, and we shot off a lot of fireworks.
Cool.
Yeah, what did you guys do?
Kind of the same. Hung out with family, watched the fireworks. We didn't shoot any fireworks. There was a house in the neighborhood next to us that burned down.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, they shot off.
This
Yeah, they shot it on New Year's
no.
New Year's Day. They shot off fireworks, and then when they cleaned them up, put them in the trash can, rolled the trash can into the garage. But they weren't all out, and the trash can caught on fire, burned the house down.
That's stupid.
Yeah, it was really.
You know what my neighbors did? We saw what my neighbors doing as they were walking to our car to leave. They were lighting their fire pit with Roman candles. So,
Oh,
yeah, that
Okay.
made me feel real good.
Yeah.
I was putting my kids in the car. Yeah.
yeah, that should work out great. We actually did we
Just
got the fire pit going on New Year's Eve. It was super cold though. We didn't do it for too long. It's like you start it and you're like,
very cold.
yeah, it's like this will be a great idea. We'll sit out here by the fire. It'll be nice and cozy. And then you're like,
Yeah.
crap, only half of me is comfortable right now. The other half is freezing. Like the term freezing your ass off, I think that was about to actually happen. So,
Yeah.
Great idea. Once that New Year's
It's
ball
been-
dropped.
It's better today, though.
Yeah. It's supposed to be back up into the 70s midweek here in Houston. So, hopefully winter's over. That was bad. We had a rough winter this year.
You're good for 3 days.
Yeah, Texas weather joke. Check that one off. Anyway, all right. What else?
Jeffrey's saying that he made some peach moonshine and got his friends drunk.
Oh,
And then flew his drone up and looked at fireworks.
What a party animal.
Watch fireworks from a drone.
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I got a drone for Christmas.
Have you used it yet?
Just the one time.
Dude, I'm tired
Did
of
you
hearing this
control it?
story.
What?
About that?
Were you able to control it?
Just that I got one?
Yeah, because you've been droning on about that.
Oh, God. That's actually pretty good. I didn't even see that coming.
Oh, I didn't see that coming either. That was
Pun score
Yeah.
1 for Kennedy.
Yeah, I know that came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
He's so bad at funny.
Yeah. No, that was a good one. We gotta clip that off. Use that later. Gotta give it to you when you got it. You got it.
Yeah.
That I know a pun is good when I have pun envy. And I'm like,
Uh-huh.
I wish I had come up with that.
Yeah.
I love puns.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway. So now I've only tried it.
Favorite Kennedy.
Yeah. So only the one time. I got to figure out how to fly it better, and then maybe.
Okay. That we're having. Harry cannot control this thing.
Yeah. Does he have one of those little ones
Yeah.
or like a normal size one?
It's like a kid one. It's not like a real.
Okay.
It's like I guess a gaming one. I don't really know what it is. Okay.
The-
But he can't. He can't get it to fly the way that he wants it to, and we've lost it 2 times over the fence and had to go ask our night neighbors to please do it back.
Oh, you got first rule of drone flight: find a field or a park with no trees around.
Yeah. Yes. See, that's the issue is the trees.
Yeah, and then 2, practice.
Yeah.
So just like riding a bike or anything else. So I'm excited to get it because it's got a camera on it. So maybe we can get some cool like drone brewery footage, or maybe like a new like.
Can we go undercover with it? Like, can we put a pair of glasses on it and maybe a trench coat?
On the drone itself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was if it's one of those shorter trench, I don't want to cause too much drag.
Maybe take it through a shopping mall or where can we go? Oh, maybe AB Invest headquarters.
We'll never see it coming.
Maybe we could tape a bunch of...
That they wouldn't even know. They would just think it was a weird brewer. We could put a beard on it. It would just fit right in.
Yeah.
Maybe we could tape a bunch of cotton balls to it, and people think it's a cloud.
That's an
Oh,
idea too.
that could work.
Yeah. If it's outside.
Yeah.
If it's inside, you just put maybe just like slap a ceiling tile on the
On
underside.
it, and nobody would even know.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that'd be fun. So okay.
So I do not have a drone, nor have I ever flown one. But it can't. Isn't there just?
Does that surprise you? It's not surprising to me.
Isn't there just with the app? Doesn't the drone just follow you around?
Not if you have a normal person's drone. If you're
Why
like,
would you want the drone to follow you around? Like, what's the? Just to film you? Is that the incentive for that?
I don't know. I mean, you do a lot of cool stuff
Because
with
my
the drone
dog
following.
follows me around. I could put a camera on her.
I mean, you could always know what's going on behind you and above you. More importantly, because when you're walking around,
Okay.
how often do you look up for dangers?
I don't know. Jeffrey says his will follow him though. I think if you have one of those high-end drones,
Something
this
tells
is
me
not a high.
Jeffrey's got like the bomb drone.
Jeffrey.
Not that it
Yeah.
actually drops
Jeffrey
bombs.
probably talks to him and brings him pizza and stuff. If I deliver packages or something.
I don't. I've
We
only.
could actually, is Jeffrey on any kind of list? Like a watch list?
He's the kind of guy that doesn't get caught on lists. Jeffrey. I've hung out with Jeffrey a couple times, and what I've gathered in my brief times around Jeffrey is he's got a little bit of mad scientist in him, and maybe a little bit of evil genius in there too somewhere. I don't exactly know what ratios they are.
I wouldn't say it's a bad
Well,
thing.
that's
I'm not
the
saying it's a
worst
bad-
combination.
Well, yeah, it's just does he use his power for good or bad? I don't know. That's the thing. He doesn't show his hand.
Okay.
International man of mystery type. You know.
Jeffrey, 007.
But he's a big beer guy, so
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying.
Maybe he
so he
uses-
does use some of his powers for good.
Yeah.
So, hey to Ashley who just jumped on. Thanks for watching, Ashley.
I think that's the first time viewer.
Welcome to Little Bus, where you get a personal shout out anytime you watch the show.
You don't get that on other shows. I promise
You
you.
don't. There's just
You
personal one-on-one
take
attention here.
take all the other beer shows. I don't care. You go state of Texas. You go clear across this beautiful country of ours. How many others will give you a personal shout out when you jump on
Personal
to
shout
watch?
out. And Josh has been known to massage people's necks when they come into the studio. So.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Not
See?
not Kennedy. He's sick as a dog. I'm not touching that guy.
No, not Kennedy, because you don't want to get sick
No.
or old. 'Cause
No.
I think old is a contagious a little bit.
Well, you've never massaged my neck ever.
Have you
The
seen
whole
your
time
neck?
I've-
I'll be
the whole
honest
time
with
I
you.
noticed.
I don't mean to be rude, but
But
you don't ever look at the back of your own neck.
No,
Probably.
You know why? Because I don't have this drone that follows me around that can see the back of my
Yeah.
neck.
I can
That's
tell.
what they're for.
Yeah. No, it'll blow your mind if you've never seen the back of your own neck. There's some things going on there that you got to take account for, like posture and hair growth, and lack of or too much tan, freckles and moles, and all kinds of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you gotta keep an eye on that. It's people don't, and they should.
That makes sense.
Kennedy would be like the example of why. Like you just don't. I don't even have to explain it. Look at the back of his neck, and everybody's like,
Yeah. Well, I think he's real tall,
Ooh.
right? So I don't think I could reach it. But
all right, stop that. You're sloughing. You're
What was
sloughing.
wrong with my? What's wrong
I'm
with
just,
the back of
dude,
my neck?
just watch the replay. Go to YouTube and watch the replay
Hold
in
on.
high definition.
Oh, hold on. It's
oh, it's
okay.
not bad.
There it is. There it is. I'm watching it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I need a haircut.
No, dude. Watch in high definition.
I'm pretty
Terrible.
pasty.
Yeah, no, it's just a little disturbing.
You know, for your age, Kennedy, you have a really nice full hair there,
Kennedy has a great head of hair.
right?
Let's talk-
Or is that a toupee?
No, that's
real?
that's
Have you
real.
done
No.
Remember when he shaved his head
Yeah.
and it was back in like
I
a
don't remember.
week and a half?
A little,
Oh.
little longer than a week. But
But, I mean, it was.
yeah, but it was back to this in a month.
Yeah, like
No.
Kennedy shaving his head for somebody is like, I mean, that's not really. It's not really a thing. The guy, you're
It's not it's not a real sacrifice.
no, his follically strong.
He's follically strong.
Mm-hmm.
Other than like the whites, there's a lot of whites in there.
That's fine.
Wow, but there are a lot of them, and that's all that matters.
Right, not like me. Mine are jumping ship. I think the rent is getting too high on top of my head,
Yeah.
so they're
Well,
mov-
that's some prime real estate.
yeah, they're
How long- how
moving
long
out
bef-
of the neighborhood.
How long before you try the bald head?
Well, I would never shave it completely bald. I've like
Yeah.
buzzed it before.
What
Tried
if
that
you just leave that one little patch there in the front?
little
Well,
hair
you know-
cul-de-sac.
Yeah, just leave this one little clip.
Well, you know,
I could be in danger of that. I think I'm fine for now, but especially if I leave my headphones on all the time, which gets a little
Yeah,
weird.
that's what you should do.
not in 10 years though.
Maybe I just attach some hair to the headphones.
I think what will probably happen, what I've noticed that a lot of my friends who have that might be follically challenged, they wear a lot of hats. It's a lot of hats.
I've always worn a lot of hats. Maybe that was.
A lot of fedoras, baseball caps,
Mm-hmm.
driving hats,
Yeah.
beanies.
Beanies are good. Beanies are.
Yeah.
I was thinking about converting to Judaism just to get the old yarmulke, because that's kind of where
Oh, that's a good idea.
I'm kind of in yarmulke territory right now. That's where I need a little.
You should just do it. It's not like anybody's going to question you.
Yeah, but is it worth giving up pork or bacon? Is wearing
I would be a
yarmulke working worth giving up.
Yeah, I
bacon?
feel like that probably works better if you don't know you're missing.
That's true. All right, sorry, Judaism. Can't hang.
or shrimp wrap bacon.
I
Shrimp.
could live without shrimp, probably.
Yeah, I could live
Shrimp's
with-
not on the top of my list.
But when it's wrapped in bacon with like a jalapeno and cream cheese on there,
Yeah, and then a slice of ham around it.
yeah, that's pretty spectacular.
Maybe stuff in the pork loin.
Yes. Deep fried pork fat.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's when it's great at its best. That's when shrimp really comes into its own. When it's completely covered with other stuff. Yeah, but no. Okay, so maybe not Judaism, but we'll try. Yeah. Anyway, hey Brock McRock, thanks for joining too. There's your personal shout out. Like you don't get on other shows. Just saying. What? Oh, are we getting another?
Over here.
Oh, are we getting another beer? Hey, do we want to jump? Let's as Kennedy pours this new beer. it would be crazy if we started a new year without some goals and aspirations for the new year, right?
Oh, yes. This is my favorite thing.
So I messaged you earlier this week. Catherine said, "Hey,
You did.
maybe like yesterday. Hey,
It was
by the
this
way,
morning, but yeah.
get some goals together. I'm anxious to see once
Have some aspirations for your life, Catherine.
you don't have anything else going on.
No.
What do you-
Just put a list together.
So, what are the goals for 2018?
What are the goals? Okay, so for 2018, my New Year's resolutions are to lose the last 15 pounds of my baby weight. Okay? Because I've been working really hard at not losing it for about 10 months.
Well, there you go.
Like I keep complaining about it. Excuse me, but I don't do anything about it because I really like to eat.
Okay.
So that's one problem.
All right.
Number 2 would be to do some stuff around my house, fix up the house a little bit. Stop being lazy about she's crafty and get back into the groove or the flow, if you will.
Flow.
Right? The flow. Maybe a monthly flow.
Yes.
Hold on. We don't want to hear about monthly flows on the show. It's the last thing we want to talk about.
Be empowering, I think.
Yeah.
What else? That's kind of it. I don't like resolutions that much because I feel like I know that I'm probably not gonna. I'm a good starter, but I'm not a good middle or finisher. I start real strong and then I fizz.
Yeah.
Fade.
No. Well, identifying where you're at is a big first step. So,
Yeah.
that's fine. Kennedy, what are your big goals? Any? Did I tell you to get some together?
No, you did not. You put me on the
That's
spot.
my goal there is to be more prepared for the show. To
put me on the
take the
spot.
thoughts inside my head and actually put them out there for y'all to know what I'm going to say.
Well,
Okay.
I really need to lose a little weight because since we started this show, I've packed on
You know what we could
A
do? We
lot
could make it a show
of
pack,
weight.
Kennedy. Do you want to do it together?
Yeah.
We don't have to say how much we weigh. We can just say whether or not. We can just say how much we want to lose.
What? So like
You need a witness, though.
every week.
So like we weigh in. We can weigh in every week. Yeah.
Every week we say how much weight we've gained or lost.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I'm
why?
down with that.
My question
Down
is
with
why
that.
this is a once a week show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does this one day throw off? How much did you say you gained this year or the last
Well,
2
I'm not-
years?
Obviously,
Year and a half?
I'm
It
not.
might be the beer.
Obviously, I'm not blaming it solely on the show.
Right.
I've been a lazy ass and haven't been eating as well as I should have. But like my beer intake before I started the show and now is like.
Okay. So, but
has
you,
like.
look. If anybody who follows Liquid Lunch on Instagram, most of those posts are from you at breweries. So you're
Yeah.
doing a lot of extracurriculars outside of the show.
Well, yeah. I mean, because going to breweries and drinking beer is fun.
Exactly.
But you don't have to drink whole beers. You know that. You can ask for like a half pour,
No.
which I've done before.
No.
People have principles,
no.
Catherine.
Come on.
Actually, here's
I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm not going to go there and say, oh, can I have just a flight of one beer? No.
the great Sam Calgione from Dogfish Head, founder of Dogfish Head Brewing in Rehoboth, Delaware. He put out a message saying this year he's challenging people to have one good beer a day, but one that is a little bit less less with the ABV, less with the calories, that sort of thing, and not like a Michelob Ultra, but something that's still full of flavor. Of course, they have their what is that? Quench? Is it Quench? I think Quench is their Goza, which is a very good beer. Yeah, yeah. It has black limes. It's similar to when
Are
Brash
those lower in calories?
black limes are Gozas.
Those.
Well, they're lower in ABV. Okay, so
Okay.
you know what?
So that's what we're going. We're going for being less drunk.
Well, not necessarily less drunk, but let's talk about what the deal is with beer and weight loss and weight gain. Is everybody ready?
Okay.
I know a little bit about this. I've dabbled in both beer drinking and
Right.
weight loss and this sort of thing.
Okay.
All right, so your body metabolizes alcohol before it'll metabolize anything else. So
Okay.
even if you're drinking like hard alcohol, which has no calories, it has alcohol. So you just need to know that if you're having an alcoholic beverage, even with 0 carbs, anything you're consuming with it will get stored as fat simply because your body metabolizes the alcohol first and then throws everything else into storage for later. So that's how we have survived for thousands of years.
Okay.
So when you're talking about a beer, of course, one, beer has carbs, and we only need so many carbs for energy, right? So anything over what you need is going to get stored as fat, which is great for later in case, you know, if that storm that's hitting the Northeast, the snowcane or whatever it's called, if that were to hit here, you'd want some extra
hunker
carbs.
down.
You'd hunker down,
Yeah.
let your body fat insulate you, and if everything was frozen, you would survive, and the skinny people would all die off.
As they should.
Yeah, so you need a little, especially if you live in Philadelphia or somewhere. But anyway, so a beer with less alcohol and less carbs, like a Goza, a Goza compared to, say, like a stout, like an imperial stout. You can, so also you can eat that. If you drink that by yourself without a meal, you're probably going to be better off.
So if I just have this big spoon that's such a stout for lunch, and I haven't eaten yet, I'll be better off.
Yeah, just cut the carbs later in the day. Carbs are really the deal. Simple sugars.
You know, the real problem is, though, Josh, can I just tell you that I don't think that I can survive without potatoes and bread. It's a real necessity for my life.
Struggle is real.
Yeah, or potato bread. Have you ever had that?
Oh yeah. Now I don't really. My DNA has morphed. I don't crave carbohydrates like I used to, other than beer.
Okay.
I just like meat. Like I'm all meat and eggs all day long.
Well, I do love meat.
Yeah. But the cool thing is, you can still have your carbs.
And eat them too?
No. If you do like what they call intermittent fasting, give yourself a 12-hour window during the day. So if you wake up at 7, only eat between 7 and 7. And then don't eat anything after 7 or drink anything other than water or tea. Or whatever your range is. And then as long as you're not eating too much, you can still lose weight.
Okay.
So you can do intermittent fasting, you can cut out carbs, all that'll work. Exercise helps a little bit, but the big thing is diet. Diet all day.
All day.
All day. Yeah, that's what we know. We know that diet, if you're trying to lose weight, that's the deal. Hey, John Denman. Hey, Andrew. Thanks for joining. Custom shout-outs. Only on this show, John Denman.
Personal,
Where are you seeing
1-to-1.
those?
1-to-1. On Facebook, where our community is alive and well, people watching, commenting,
I didn't see those
being
people.
part of the
Yeah.
show that you only get on a live streaming show.
Kenny, how do you not know that?
I'm looking at this right now, and I do not see those people jumping on.
Hey, what are we drinking?
Yeah.
Speaking of cutting our carbs, what are we drinking?
That is Local Legend by Deep Ellum.
Oh, that's delicious. It's
It's
a
milk stout.
milk stout.
Yeah.
Is it
No, I'm
A
sorry.
milk
Or
stout.
sweet stout.
sweet stout? Is it barrel aged at all? I mean, it's probably similar to the milk stout.
No, this is not a barrel aged one.
Okay.
You know what I noticed? They don't sell a lot of stouts in 6-packs.
Mm-hmm.
They usually come in 4-packs.
Well, it's because they're higher in alcohol. How high is that one?
That's a cool can.
Yeah. 9.
5.8.
Oh, 5.8.
So it's
there you
not
go.
too bad.
That's not too bad. No, that's fine. Yeah,
It is
John
good,
Denman
though.
says
I
he needs
like
to
this a
carb
lot.
up. He needs to run in a marathon, maybe.
No, let's all carb up.
Carbo load for the show each
Yeah.
day.
Just every day.
Okay. So you're going to lose some weight. How much weight are you going to lose, Kennedy?
I want to lose 30 pounds.
30 pounds.
Okay.
How long are you going to give yourself to lose it?
A year.
3.5 days. Oh,
A year.
Yeah.
So you need to lose little more than 2 pounds a month.
I think that's probably totally doable.
I think that's
Wait,
beyond.
what?
There's
Dude,
12.
your math is awful.
I said a little more than 2 pounds a month. You
Yeah.
have 12 months, bro. That's If it were 2 pounds a month, it'd be 24. A little more than 24 would mean 30. Thank you. My math is great.
All right.
Whatever.
So Kennedy's got 30 to lose. I've got 15 to lose. I don't know if I'm going to take the entire year to lose it. I'd like to lose it in the next 3 months, maybe.
Yeah, I think 3 months is probably a good
Won't see
shot.
what happens.
Kennedy's giving himself too long.
No, I think you're right.
Yeah.
By my birthday.
When's
I'm
your
about to say that. June 1st.
That's 6
Okay.
months, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
probably still too long. I'd give you 4 months.
Well, you know, whenever I got on your famous slow carb diet, I
You
lost
shed those
like
pounds, right?
yeah, I lost like 40 pounds.
What?
Yeah, I lost like 40 pounds in maybe like 3 months.
Were you drinking sodas before then?
No, not really. I mean, every once in a while. But I will say this.
I was sugar drink addict. That's for sure.
Do you drink sodas like straight set, like sugary?
Well, I'm not not every day, but I will I love Dr Pepper.
Oh, yeah.
I don't drink it all
That's a good
day like every day, but I do I will drink Dr Pepper and sweet tea.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, you're a good Texas girl.
Yeah. What about?
Yeah, I put a lot of sugar in my coffee.
Oh, see, if you just cut that, you're good. Just cut the sugar.
Yeah, but it doesn't taste as good. That's the problem.
You get over it.
But when I did,
Yeah, I guess so.
I can't even do the sugar anymore.
when I lost all that weight, I was not drinking beer at all.
So we gotta figure out a way you can drink your beer but still lose your weight.
Yeah.
Okay. I say just go low carb, bro.
Maybe you just throw the beer at your face and put it and like
Just splash it on there.
yeah, just splash it, and then whatever goes in your mouth will be what you get, and then everything else.
Or you could shake it up in a can, spray it up, and then run under it.
Yes.
Are you cool with me doing that in your house?
No, you can go out in the front yard.
Well, it's kind of hard
How
for me
about-
to like hit the buttons.
Now,
and go
how about
being outside?
no. Before the show, we'll do it before the show. All right, we'll put you on the cruising cooler. You get down at one end of the street and start driving, and I'll do this and all over you.
Oh, so you
As you
spray
drive
me
it.
as I'm walking
I'll
by,
just-
and that'll be my only beer consumption.
Yeah, it'll like be in your hair and you'll smell it, so it's like you're
Yeah,
still like having it.
And when I try to explain that to the officer when I get pulled over on the way home,
It's like it didn't go in.
yeah, like I can still pat the breathalyzer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I just like showering in beer.
It's great for your hair.
Who doesn't?
He's like, do you think you could just point to your head of hair and be like, do you think this just comes naturally?
Yeah,
And he'll be
That's
like,
not.
there's no way. Like, all right,
This is Hobson Gray right here.
yeah, on your way, sir. That's duly
Yeah.
noted. Sorry, I
Dare
took
you
your
to
time.
look at me.
Yes,
yeah. Do you think they're gonna apologize to me?
of course. When they see
Yeah.
the sheen. Of course, absolutely. So, anyway, good stuff.
Eat some fries. I think John Didman's giving us dietary
Think,
advice.
I want to eat some fries.
Eat
Fries
some
are great.
Fries.
Fries
Eat
are
some
great.
fries.
Let's be
Fries are
honest.
really good.
The reason carbs are so good is because they're good. It's just they're the best. But anyway,
And then anything like any kind of substitute people try to give me, it doesn't do it for me.
you know what? I hate substitute stuff. I'm like,
Oh,
Right?
I don't want healthy pancakes. I don't want healthy.
I don't want vegetarian chicken.
Yeah, I don't want
What's that?
vegan
What's that?
brownies. You know what? Don't call
No.
it a brownie. It's not. It's just a pile
Don't
of.
call it a burger unless it's got meat in it.
Yeah. No. Just be honest with me.
so I was at
Yeah, just call it something else.
Jules the other day, her place,
Mm-hmm.
and she was making eggs. And she's like, "Do you want some cheese on these eggs?"
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah. She's like, "It's vegan cheese."
I would have just gotten up
It's
and
not
walked out.
cheese.
I
That's a
did.
deal
I
breaker.
almost said,
That's not
Look.
cheese. Why don't you tell me what it is? Why don't you say, do you want some whatever soy, whatever
Soy product.
on your egg?
Yeah.
And then you could say yes to that.
that is. Oh, that's my other goal of the year.
What?
I'm gonna break her of the habit of vegan
But being
cheese.
vegan? No.
Maybe not so much being vegan, but eating
Is
vegan
she a
cheese.
vegan?
She's straight vegan? No, she was
No.
eating barbecue. I think.
No, she met me, and now she eats meats.
Yeah. John Denman says, weigh yourself with a 6-pack,
Yeah.
then drink
the six-pack.
drink this, and then wait 2 hours and see how much weight you lost.
Huh. That's a good idea.
It's interesting.
That could work.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you will lose weight. Yeah, vegan cheese, that's not, you know what you ought to do? Take her to, like, Houston Dairy Maids or something like that.
Oh.
Once you start eating some, like, really good cheese.
Yeah.
I love cheese, man.
Oh my God, what is better than cheese? Like nothing. Nothing is better.
Bacon with
We
cheese.
should do a cheese cast. Why do we do beer? We should do well. I know why we do beer. Beer's delicious, but
Called
I don't think we could miss or fail at a cheese podcast.
You think we should do like a dedicated cheese show?
Yeah, cheesy lunch.
Oh my gosh! But it needs to be one where we're all together because I don't want to be in a situation where I watch you guys eat cheese.
That's true.
Okay.
I feel like it would not be that entertaining of a show because we'd all just be like, it's so good. No,
I'm sure there's a market for it. There's a market for cheese.
Just watching us get down on some cheese. I know Houston Dairy Maids would be a great place to go. They've got their cheese game is super, super strong.
We couldn't do a show live though, like on location.
Why not?
Because it would be like the stinkiest podcast ever.
There's not smell-o-vision. It's fine.
I know, but the people hanging around,
Maybe.
it wouldn't be good.
It'd be fine.
We'd be crying the whole time. Just water just dripping down our eyes.
Maybe you're just emotional, couldn't be.
Yeah. No, okay, so
That's what it is.
goals for the show this year. We want to do an episode from San Antonio.
Yes.
I can't wait. I hope so. I hope it happens.
I don't know. Well, no, it will happen. Just will you be there? With our luck, it'll be the weekend you've decided
I will
to.
be here. The one time that you've been in San Antonio, I didn't even see you. I had to meet you in Austin.
That's true. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, we need to come up with a date.
I mean, when's Fiesta?
Yes, is in April something.
It's like 2 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
That sounds good.
maybe.
I can get a time.
But
off.
you know what? San Antonio is celebrating its tricentennial this year. So word on the street is it's supposed to be Fiesta all year.
Oh, okay.
But I have not seen anything to back that up yet. So we'll
We
see
should
what happens.
see if we should do a show from Freetail with Scott.
We could do.
We should do a show from Pre Scott.
Yeah.
I wonder what's he? Somebody get a hold of him. I don't think he's watching anymore.
We have two retails here. We have the brew pub and also the brewery. So
Okay.
either one.
Yeah.
But the brew
All
pub has really good pizza.
right.
The one that has the best internet.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just got to test that internet.
Yeah.
But I feel like most people have pretty decent internet
Yeah.
now. So we can pretty much do this anyway.
Jonathan has been saying we should do one from the Alamo if they let us. We could go into the basement.
Yeah. The basement of the Alamo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll let my daughters watch that movie the other day, or didn't let them. Actually, I made them.
You enjoyed it?
Did they like
Yeah,
it?
it was hilarious. I forgot how funny it was. That Pee Wee Herman man, he's a funny guy.
Such a crazy, crazy character.
Yeah, it was funny. And then we watched the new one. You know, he's like 70.
No way.
Yeah, he's old. Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, he's not quite 70, but he's almost 70. I mean, you think about when was Pee Wee's Playhouse a big deal? 85?
And he was already.
He's probably 30.
Well, then he was also
Already
in all those
man.
Cheech and Chong movies.
Yeah, but that's 70s or early 80s.
Yeah.
So, and he was probably 30 around that time or late 20s.
I'm googling this.
Okay. No, he's like I'm thinking he's 67. If I remember correctly.
I'm
I
gonna.
feel like I just listened to stuff with Jason the other day, and I can't remember how old he was, but he was in his 60s for sure.
Yeah, it was jarring. I was like, I mean, you could tell once you start like if you watch Big Adventure to the Holiday Adventure, like on Netflix back to back, you're like, whoa, he doesn't look the same.
65.
65. See, that's
April
we
27th,
go.
1952.
slightly older than Kennedy.
She's 1 year older than my mother.
How is your mom?
She's good.
All right, give her my best.
She's good. You know what? Give Josh a little.
Thank
I'll
you.
give her the best.
Tell her I said
You're welcome.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Marie, from Josh Stewart.
Yeah, you're a lovely, lovely lady.
Is yeah?
You know, he was in.
She is with wonderful kids. I can tell because her kids are so great.
Aw, Josh.
Oh.
Stop it.
Did you know Pee Wee Herman was in the Blues Brothers?
Yes.
You did?
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah. He's been in a lot of movies. He's also in remember Back to the Beach
Uh-huh.
with Frankie Avalon and Annette Funicello.
Oh yeah. Do you remember that?
Yeah, he did the Bird's the Word. Did that?
Oh.
He took off
Are
on
you
the
being serious? No way.
he took off on the magic flying surfboard.
He was also in Flight of the Navigator.
What?
Maybe they showed a clip.
Voice.
They showed a
voiceover.
yeah. They showed a clip because then the spaceship started talking like he did.
There was a.
Okay.
He was in an episode of Reno 911.
Okay.
That's not. That's not
Reno
funny.
911? Yeah, that's recent. Okay. There you go. All right. Anything else we need to talk about? Any other goals and aspirations for the new year? Show from San Antonio. I say we go back to the Texas Craft Brewers Festival if they'll have us.
If they'll have it.
Yeah, that was a blast.
I don't know, because some of us caused a little bit of a ruckus.
That's true. They might.
Yeah.
Is Schaumburg, Mike, and Kate allowed back?
Oh,
They
that's
might lock the gate.
They might be
They-
Schaumburg. Not so much Schaumburg, but Mike and Kate might be banned.
Schomburg causes a ruckus just because he's
Yeah.
so
Well, he's
Big.
so
he's
intimidating.
he's like 6'5", and
He's a
just
big dude.
and
Did not
just-
expect that.
boisterous, just a
Yeah.
boisterous guy. Yeah, no. So we gotta figure out more goals, more goals.
How about
Do
that?
it.
We work on goals for next week's show.
Well, how 2018 will be the year of making our list of goals.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, we'll have them by
Yeah.
next week.
yeah.
We'll have it by next
Yeah.
January.
Okay, that'll work. All right, well, we'll wrap it here because I've got to go pick up my kids. They're still not in school.
Oh,
And-
okay. Well, mine are.
Yeah, I know. It's very quiet around your house. I hear only one child and your dogs.
Are you calling Catherine a child?
No, I heard Hazel in the background partying it up. Did y'all not hear that? I heard it.
Yeah, so she's there.
Yeah, and the dogs. I heard the dogs snoring as well. I did. So, but yeah, no, I got to go pick my kids up because they don't go back to school until Monday, and so it's all good. I got to shuttle them here and fro.
Oh.
And Hazel's
I hear.
about done. She's about done with what we're doing here.
Yeah, she's had enough.
Yeah. So put on some very. I was like, get off. It's lunchtime. I need my liquid lunch every day.
That's right. That's exactly what she needs.
All right. Well, good show today. Thanks to John and Jeffrey and Preston and
Right. Everyone else
Andrew and
joined us.
Ashley and who else? Scott,
Jules.
Oh,
Jules, and
so
Kevin.
warm.
Kevin, big shout out to Kevin Hobbins. We love you,
Brock.
bro. Brock McRock, Linda, Kennedy, Kennedy's brother.
Mm-hmm.
I think your brother was there. I'm gonna say he was. He's typically there. Thanks to Catherine for making it work,
Oh,
persevering,
thank you.
and
course.
being our glue. She's our glue. Keeps the show together. Kennedy, thanks for powering through your cough. Go to the doctor. Get that looked at.
At least I don't have the shivers today.
That's good. Have them look at the back of your neck too.
Okay.
Catherine, what you got planned for the rest of the day and the weekend?
What do I have planned for the rest of the day and the weekend? That's a good question. We're doing holiday recovery over here.
Yeah.
Do you guys do that? Where you maybe do a clean out?
Yeah, we've almost got
reassess?
almost have all the decorations put up.
Yeah.
They're in that
And
direction.
maybe some early spring cleaning,
Yeah, we'll be doing some of that.
reconfigure things.
Yeah, just kind of take a deep breath after the holidays.
Yeah, watch your kids cry as you throw away toys that they don't play with anymore, so they can replace them with brand new toys they won't play with.
Exactly. Spoken like a mom that just has it down. That's what we'll be doing too. Kennedy, big plans?
Sorta.
All right, way to take that ball and run with it.
Yeah, I got to
You
clean.
go to Florida this weekend?
I got to clean. I got family coming over,
Okay,
Oh,
so yeah, got to
I
clean
thought
up the
you
old.
Florida.
get all that stuff hidden. We
Gotta
don't
hide stuff.
Gotta
for
hide-
Sure, hide
put
stuff.
stuff where they won't.
Are they meeting Jules for the first time?
No, actually, she's going out of town this weekend.
Oh, that's convenient.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
That's convenient.
Oh.
So maybe not this time.
Okay.
Well, whatever you and yours do this weekend, make it a good one by drinking some of that good local beer, y'all.
That's right. Get out there. Go pick up some of this stuff.
Yeah, the weather's
Good,
perfect for it.
and I got it at ATV.
Yeah, and you can chart your map to the brewery and go give them a visit. Tell them Liquid Lunch sent you.
Unless you live in San Antonio.
Or-
And, you can't go. Only Austin, Dallas, and constipation syndrome.
Yeah.
Houston,
So,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
Houston, Austin.
yeah. Sorry. Well, we're the privileged few here. And,
Yeah.
all right. Well, thanks, everybody. We'll see you back next week. Have a great beer drinking weekend. And remember, just to be back next week. That's all I had. I didn't really have like a catchphrase.
Oh, okay.
or
I
anything.
thought you would come up with a brand new catchphrase. I was waiting for it.
That's my goal this year.
I kind of like remember pause, just tune in next week.
That's what we should do.
Yeah.
Bye.